Hello, hello, hello. This is Ninja of Another Color podcast. Today is May 15th, episode 4. How can you get fired on your day off? Let's get it. Hello, hello. That's right. We're available on Google Podcast or wherever you get your podcast available to you. Rate us, review us, give some stars. Let us know how we feel, how we doing, so we can make this the number one podcast in America. First story is what? China is going to ban Marvel films in the country. They messed up by giving Shang-Chi. They gave him not what's the word I'm looking for? Not so friendly villain. They might rewrite the story of Shang-Chi so it can hit that market, because they want to get that market of China and get all the benefits of that market, because it's 1 billion people and Marvel wants to get their foothold in there and get it quick. So I don't understand why they are not. Why would they write a story with Fu Manchu kind of derogatory I say villain? Yeah, villain is the word. Yeah, I don't understand why they would do that. So, more to come. I think they're gonna go ahead and change that in the coming future. Next, cheering in the press box. Is this a bad thing? Is this a unwritten rule that they adhere to in the media, where you can't cheer for the home team or the other team while you're in the press box? I don't know. I guess cheering in the press box is not a major faux pas. And if I was in the press box and the Braves were playing or the Falcons were playing, yep, I was definitely cheering for the Braves. So let's see what's up with that. That's kind of an unwritten rule. You're not supposed to cheer in the press box. Next subject, NBA playing games. We might end up with what? Steph and LeBron in the playing tournament, which starts, I think it starts tomorrow. No, 17th, probably Monday or Tuesday, because the last game of the season is on Tuesday. So, how do you feel about LeBron and the Lakers? And it's Dame, LeBron, Steph, and Ja in the playing scenario. Does this make Utah's chances better? And let's see how this should make. I think Raiders will go up because of that. And for some reason, they don't want to. LeBron making a big faux pas about them not having a playing game because he's in the playing game. So we're gonna see. Should be exciting. Our next topic is mock drafts. Football season is vastly approaching. So, who do you think will be the number one mock draft pick this year? Is it going to be coming off an injury? What's his name from Carolina, the running back? I think it's him, but I think it's going to be that's the thing. 2 running backs are coming off of I think knee surgeries. McCaffrey and Barkley. Are they going to be the number one running backs off the board? Who was the number one running back last year? King Henry. King Henry was number one. I think King Henry is going to be number one. Then you're going to get. Is Aaron Rodgers going to be drafted? He's messing with the NFL's money. They don't understand it, but he's really messing with the NFL's money. Let's see. Who else? Who's going to be quarterbacks? We got. Is Justin Fields going to start? Is Trey Lance going to start? Those are your 3rd and 4th round guys. Julio in Atlanta. That's kind of crazy. And Kyle Pitts. Fantasy stud this year. I say if Atlanta fixes it, have a good offensive line, we'll have what? Matt Ryan, Kyle Pitts, Julio Jones, Ridley. I really think they should go get Todd Gurley in a spearing role like what he did last year. That offense will be titanic. Even the backup tight end, the 2 tight end set with he's on my team and forgets his name, but they didn't re-sign him. But that'll be crazy. I wish they would go get Todd Gurley. And fantasy would be what? Fantasy is going to be crazy this year. Got new quarterbacks, new receivers, and Mahomes, offensive line, another stud. And the crazy thing about it is that fantasy's right on the corner. A mini camp is up. Let's see what these guys are gonna do. And the only thing that might I don't think would be Tom Brady. Is Tom Brady a good fantasy quarterback? I don't think he is. Because they're going to be run heavy. How's New Orleans going to figure out what to do? And got a lot of mess going on with fantasy. We do our mock drafts. Let's see. Moving to basketball, the Knicks were out. They're in the playoffs for the first time since 2013. They might be the 6th seed. They might be the 4th seed. They won today. Let's see how it shakes out. And our next topic is what? The Atlanta Braves. Yes, my Atlanta Braves have not got over 500 yet.
Swing and a high fly ball, right center field, headed to the bullpen. Pablo!
Yep, the Atlanta Braves came back on the Phillies, but they got swept. They totally got swept by swept by the Blue Jays. That's just crazy. The bullpen blew leads. Really, the bullpen just blew a lot of leads in that series. And I don't understand why what happened between last year, and they did sign Green, and I don't know if he's back. Martin is back already, so yeah, Martin's back. The bench is going crazy, and we gotta get Acuna back from injury. I think he's gonna sit out this series with Brewers, and he did this.
Swing and a rocket rope toward left center field. That ball is gone. A line drive home run for Acuna.
Yes, that was his 11th home run of the season, and he was on fire. But again, they still got swept in that series. Six losses to the Blue Jays. It really pisses me off because we could have won those series if our bullpen just held them. Just held them to what, 2-3 runs, and we would have been absolutely great. We would have been great, and I just don't understand why. And Acuna did this.
Swing and a high towering fly ball crushed to left by Acuna. If it's fair, it's gone. He admires that one as it lands in the Hank Aaron Terrace.
And that was number 12, folks. Yes, number 12. He hit it a ton. Back to the Braves. Yesterday was a good game, and we have highlights from that.
5 walks through 2 2/3.
Right back up the middle, off the pitcher's leg and into center field. That's going to score 1. Here comes Ozuna around. He will score standing up, and the Braves have taken the lead. Austin Riley is 2 for 2, and the Braves cash in those first 2 walks of the inning. It's now 2-1 Atlanta.
Well, we said it, walks will kill you.
So now Ender will come to the plate, bases loaded again.
64 pitches, not through 3 innings yet. Very uncharacteristic of Adrian tonight. Swing and a miss. He got it. Braves lead.
I'm really pulling for Ender, man, because this is last year. I think this is last year with the Braves, and he needs to have a good season. Pache's on the interest list.
So they do pull plug on Hauser. Eric Lauer up and 1 down here in the 4th. Here's Adrianza. Hey, called strike 3. Lauer hit the edge.
Yeah, Pache's on the injured list with hamstring. Ronald's on the injured list with a hamstring, and he just needs to ball out. Again, I pull for him. I pull for Camargo because I think those guys are Braves through and through, and we need to resign Freddie. Back to the highlights.
The 4th, goes for the Brewers. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew him away with 94 up. Strikeout number 3 for Smiley. 2 away. That'll bring up Urias.
And this one popped up a mile high left side. Riley gives chase on the warning track, has plenty of room.
He's now retired 7 in a row. We head to the 5th. It's 2-1 Atlanta.
Marcelo Ozuna is the batter.
That's those great numbers against Milwaukee for all those times with St. Louis.
3-game hitting streak, now a left-hander on the mound. And Ozuna unloads first pitch. Told you, time for a selfie. That is off the scoreboard. A first pitch homer for Marcell Ozuna, and the Braves take a 3-1 lead.
Right down the middle. See the backspin he gets.
439 happy feet. Atlanta adds to the lead. A little more breathing room for Atlanta. Ozzy will turn around and bat right-handed. He's 0 for 2 on the night. That is scorched towards center. Kane going back to the warning track. He'll turn. That one's off the scoreboard. Nice, smooth, easy swing for Ozzy Albies. Back-to-back homers for the Braves in the 5th inning.
And it's 4-1 Braves. Anything you can do, I can do better. We go to the bottom half of the 5th. We're halfway home. First walk of the game for Smiley. It's a leadoff one at that here in the 5th inning.
Popped up. Down the line. Freeman. Over the shoulder catch. Nice play in foul ground for the Braves first baseman.
Freddie's so good at that play.
Makes it over the shoulder catch. Makes it look easy. Beautiful play. Now an RBI chance for Colton Wong. 2 out.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Wong chased it. And Smiley has qualified for the win. 5 innings of 1-run ball, and the Braves lead 4-1.
The Brewers half of inning number 6. Lorenzo Cain leads things off. Swinging a fly ball in the left center. Get out, baby, in the gap. It'll be a long single for Lorenzo Cain, but there's a start to the inning.
First hit since the 2nd inning.
2 on. Travis Shaw is the batter.
And on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Dansby the turn, and Smiley with his 98th pitch gets 2 for the price of 1 and sends us to the 7th with a 3-run lead.
And the Braves have him in the corners here to start the 7th inning.
One down here in the 7th inning. That'll put the bat in the hands of Dansby Swanson.
Bunt is on, and it's pushed toward first. There'll be no play at the plate. The throw to first is in time, and Dansby and the Braves execute that perfectly. Freddie Freeman comes home. Ryan Snitker's Braves now lead 5-1.
So 2 down, 5-1 Braves.
And the 1-1, Riley caught it short. Urias goes up the ladder to make the play. That's a big one. That would have delivered a run for Atlanta.
To the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Luis Urias hitting against the new pitcher, Jacob Webb. He is hit high in the air toward right center field. Ender on the run to the track at the wall. Leaves, and he makes the catch up against the fence. We've seen Ender do that in years past. Welcome back, Ender Inciarte. Terrific catch. That took away an extra base hit from Urias. Contreras with a triple to lead off the 8th inning. The Braves try to add on in the late innings.
Popped up by Inciarte down the left field line. That falls inside the chalk. That will score Contreras. Inciarte with a bloop single down the left field line to drive in Contreras and extend the margin to 6-1 Atlanta.
That'll be a wild pitch.
Kane goes to second, and here's Taylor, who is 0 for 3.
Taylor on the ground. Kane caught in a rundown. That is... And he missed it, but Kane's going to be safe. Man, that is a huge break. Talking about getting out of a pickle. That was a bad base running move by Kane. He knows better, but it all ends well.
Take this one to the 9th inning. Josh Tomlin is the new pitcher for Atlanta. Luis Urias will lead things off against him. Swinging and a fly ball hit to center and deep. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! It is gone!
Yeah, Tomlin came in and gave up a home run. It looks like we're going to fall back into our bad habits of giving up runs late. But I guess, and we're going to go back.
Back-to-back home runs for the Brewers. Manning with his second hit. And it's 6-3.
Will Smith will come on. Now you've got Kane up there with Taylor on deck representing the tying run.
2 outs in the 9th.
Swing and a shot to center, but Ender is there, and the Braves have won game 1. And the
Yep, Braves won game 1. Yep. Going for the series win today in about 30 minutes. Breaking news. Guess who signed with the LA Dodgers? That's right. Albert Pujols. Pujols is now a Dodger. Is that surprising? Not at all. And I don't know the details of it, but yes, he is a Dodger. The rich just get richer, I see. And let's see how that works out. Yeah, yesterday, the Braves won 6-3. Junior hit a home run. Ozzy hit a home run. It's a awesome way to start the series. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit to. We're gonna go back. We're gonna talk about the NFL schedule. And according to, I guess, Pro Football Focus, Pro Football Focus, that bottom 4 teams, well, the easy schedules are the Buccaneers are 29th, the Falcons are 30th, Cowboys, and the Eagles. And for toughest schedules are the Steelers, the Ravens, the Bears, and the Packers. So let's go over the Falcons schedule. Let's see how we're doing this. Okay, week 1 we play the Eagles. I think that's a win. Week 2 we're at Tampa in September. It's a little bit cold. I think still finding out, offenses are still ahead of the defense, so I think that a loss. And then we got the Giants at the Giants. I think that's a win. The Washington football team in Atlanta, I think that's a win. We go to London on the 10th, and we play the Jets. I think that's a win. I think our bye is way too early. It's in week 6, because remember there's 17 games, and then we go to Miami. The last time we went to Miami, I think we lost. So hopefully we get a win, but I think that's a loss. Then we come home to the Panthers, which I think that's a win. I think we're going to beat the Saints in week 9 in New Orleans. Then we go up against Dan Quinn. Predictable defense, I think that's a win, as long as our defense is good. When the Patriots are here, I think that's a win. I think Jacksonville's coming. New team, that's a win. The Bucs are here, and we're going to split with them, so that's a win. Again, we beat Carolina last year in Carolina, so I think that's a win, so we sweep them. Then we play the 49ers in San Francisco. It came down to the wire the last time we were there with Julio. If Julio is there, I think we win, but if not, I think that's a loss. Then we play rebuilding Detroit. That's a win. And Buffalo in January, a run game, I think that's a win. And New Orleans, I think we sweep the New Orleans Saints. That's a win. So 1, 2, 3. So 14-3. I think if with health and we have Julio, I think we can go 14-3. I really do. I think we can go 14-3, not blowing anything up. And the key is keeping Julio. He is the key. Him and the offensive line. We're going to be vastly improved this year. I really think we're going to be improved this year. And fingers crossed, no injuries. Yep, 14-3. Yes, call me a homer, call me whatever you want. 14-3, and at the other end of the spectrum, if they trade Julio, 10-6. 7-10. It's just insane that we would trade Julio and get a pick, and you can't even. Yeah, he gets injured, but that's production. That's a threat. So I understand. So let's take a commercial break to get our final story. And we are back. That's right. This is the Ninjas of Another Color podcast. Rate us, review us, Google Podcasts, and where you get your podcasts. Right now, we're going to go to our main story. Porsha Williams is engaged to somebody else's dude. Is this something we're doing right now? So, go ahead and take a listen.
Is ready to walk down the aisle.
Bring it on. I'm ready.
And her fiance might look a little familiar to Real Housewives of Atlanta fans. On Monday, the Bravo reality star confirmed that she was in a relationship with Simon Guobadia, the ex of Porsha's co-star Fallon, posting this snap to Instagram alongside the caption, quote, "Our relationship began a month ago. Yes, we are crazy in love. I know it's fast, but we are living life each day to its fullest."
I was just super excited to get out here and be able to have a good time.
And while she stopped short of announcing her engagement, Simon later confirmed the two are set to tie the knot after a month of dating, sharing this snap on Instagram alongside a lengthy caption that read in part, quote, "I asked her to marry me because we checked all of each other's boxes, and then some." He also shared a snap of the ring, and it's huge. The CEO of Rare Carat tells ET the emerald-shaped diamond appears to be about 12 carats and estimates it's worth about $750,000.
Thank you so much.
Romance rumors linking Porsha and Simon reached a fever pitch on Sunday when the reality star shared snapshots from a festive Mother's Day gathering with Simon and her ex-fiancé Dennis McKinley. And in one pic, Porsha is rocking that big old sparkler on her ring finger. Simon's estranged wife Fallon announced their split after 2 years of marriage last month. At the time, the reality star took to her Insta story, writing that the, quote, mutual decision was not made lightly, and she and Simon are deeply thankful for the impact they have made in each other's lives, as well as the bonds they formed with each other's children. Fallon has 3 kids from a previous relationship, while Simon has 4 children of his own. And in Porsha's post, she breaks down the specifics of her romantic timeline with Simon, stressing that their relationship is completely unrelated to Fallon and Simon's divorce. Quote, "I get the optics, but Simon filed for divorce from a previous marriage in January. I had nothing to do with their divorce filing. That's between the two of them." She added, quote, "Fallon and I are not friends, and Simon's divorce has been settled. Our relationship is a positive, loving step forward in everybody's lives." And while the 39-year-old TV personality says the two are not friends, when Fallon was first introduced on the hit reality show, she was billed as Porsha's friend.
This is Fallon. Nice to meet you. We brought a bottle. And this is my sister. This is my husband, Simon, everyone. How are you? You're good. Boom, boom. Yes. Nice to meet you. Thank you for having us.
And when news of Porsha's engagement to Simon broke, some Bravo celebrities were quick to weigh in. Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Nene Leakes tweeted, quote, "So this the man that was on the show with that girl? Oh, now I see what y'all saying. Ouch." Meanwhile, Married to Medicine star Contessa Metcalf posted this message to Instagram, quote, "Reevaluating all my friendships."
Y'all just okay. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. I really don't get it that you went after your dude's, well, your co-worker's dude, and he's just as wrong for asking to marry her after 30 days. This is just my opinion. And that was courtesy of ET. That I already don't watch I don't watch that kind of stuff. It just popped up on my, I guess, timeline because I guess, what was I watching? Breakfast Club. No, not Breakfast Club. Charlemagne's podcast, and it came up, and I was like, really? That's how we doing this stuff? But hey, it is what it is. I just don't understand why. But love who you love. If it comes to that where you went after some dude that you saw at work and it just happened to work out that way, I guess it just happened to work out that way. And I don't understand why people making a big deal about it. And rumor is that dude likes to spend the e-ash, I guess. So, man, good luck to them, and I hope whatever they do, I hope they do it. But the father of a child, like, he up there smiling in that picture. I was like, I tried to marry you, but you with that dude my kid, and it looks kind of funny, but whatever it is, man, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. Let's take a commercial break. And we're back. This is another Ninjas of Another Color podcast. Rate us, review us at Google Podcasts. And for a side note, special story, the Joe Budden podcast. I was listening to The Breakfast Club on YouTube, and I heard this.
Make the cut is this Joe Budden podcast. So I saw a lot of people talking about this on social media. I guess the podcast was posted and then taken down. And here is what we were able to recover thus far.
Y'all go get the advertiser and the integration. Hey, we talk about these deals all the time. You bring it, you eat different. I bring it, I eat different. You niggas ain't brought and got the nerve to have y'all representation and ain't been around in 6 years. Hit Ian phone. We gonna do this. Since Rory feels like he has so many options here. Rory, you are in breach of your contract, and from this point forward, you are fired. Wow. And you're not welcome back.
How can you fire somebody on radio, man? Like, again, I ain't in the workings of that, so. And they said they did take it down, but I saw they posted something this week. I think it's 3 hours long, but I haven't listened to it. But they've been having troubles, but it was one of my favorite podcasts. But if you with your boys and your boys asking about money can't get in with the friendships, man. I hope they work it out, because it looks like they had a strong crew, and it's just insane. And with that, this has been another Ninjas of Another Color podcast. Rate us, review us, Google Podcast, and we're going out on this note.